Hi everyone, this is Mickey Adams with Mullen Pedal Steel Guitars in Dallas, Texas. I want to thank you for joining me here on YouTube. And in this lesson we're going to take a look at the left knee vertical. This one gets overlooked a lot, and rightly so, because the flatted fifth, or the B flat / A sharp over an E major, is outside the major scale path. And that's a lot of what I'm harping on in my book, and a lot of my exercise is major scales. But the fact is that you can use these effectively in combination with some other pedals and levers, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of insight and help you with your roadmap on the steel guitar neck. So let's get straight into this. The first thing I want to do is relay to you exactly what we're doing with the vertical lever with major chords. First, we're going to use the A pedal. I'm at position 5 in the key of A, and I have strings 5, 6, and 8, a straight major triad. The A pedal is going to turn this A major into the 6th chord on the diatonic path, or F sharp minor. The note on string number 5 becomes the root, F sharp. A half pedal will lower this to an A plus. Well, let's just pick up our pedal and look at our straight A triad. If I raise the 5th, it becomes A plus. And the same raise happens here. Unfortunately, because the difference in the string diameter, they don't actually move in tune, because it takes a lot more pedal to move this a half step than it does this. So you're either going to have to voice one or the other. But there's our A plus. So this would effectively be an F sharp minor 7 triad too, right? It would. Our root, F sharp minor, F, came all the way down a whole step to the flatted 7th, which is an E. Now the vertical lever, that sounds like F sharp minor 6 to me. Right? F sharp minor 6. Now let's look at what this is actually giving us if we relate this to a B major. Here's a straight B major, 5, 6, and 8. What I'm going to do is lower all of these notes a whole step and engage the A pedal. Now I'm right back where I started, am I not? I'm right back at F sharp minor, but this is also the correct intervals for the construction of a B7 with a 9. Here's the major third. On string 6, it moves to 9. The B root moves to a dominant 7, and the 5th stays put. Does it not? It's an F sharp. Okay? So this effectively is a suspension of B7. See that? Now this is string 6, 7, and 9 with the B pedal at 7. So do you see how, are you beginning to see how the puzzle all fits together? This is also A. Now here's a very robust B7. If you can pull strings 1 and 2 a whole step and a half step, how about A? This is the vertical lever and my right knee left pulling strings 1 and 2. I get unison on 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and I get my dominant 7th and my major 3rd with the vertical lever. That's a beautiful B7. Now let's look at this move in the key of A. We're going to play 4, 3, 2, 1. A and B pedals, string 4, 5, and 6. Move to 7 and strings 5, 6, 7 to 5, and then 5, 6, and 8. Now this is a straight 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's use the vertical lever, and I'm going to use my right knee left to lower string 6 at the same time. I'm going to begin with the D at position 10 and strings 5 and 6, and I'm going to lower 6 a whole step and lower 5 a half step. This is implying the C sharp minor, which is the 3. 4, 3, there's the same intervals, right? Come down a half step. Come down another half step, engage the B pedal, and we can either strike 6 and 7, or we can go to 5 and strike 5 and 6. Same intervals. F lever, 6 and 8. Same thing. Now let's move back to position number 10. Strike 5 and 6. Lower your vertical lever and strike 5 and 7. Again, same intervals. Position 8. And now let's just release the vertical lever and engage the F lever and strike 6 and 8. E lever. A and B pedals. All the same thing. Now here's the difference and the importance of finding the exact same phrases in a different area of the neck. And that's real simple. From here, I don't have access to that note or this note. So as we progress in our single note lines, eventually we want to be able to play whatever it is that we hear in our head. So if we hear this move, and this is something that we want to execute, we may want to execute it here because the phrase down the road may require something higher in the register. So that's where it becomes extremely important to learn these exact same phrases every place that we can on the neck. Basically going to do with the lowering of string 6 and the lowering of string 5 from a major chord is move to the 2 major chord with a dominant 7. Do we hear that? That is a B7. Let's listen to the intro of Michelle, for instance, by the Beatles. Let's use pedal A, and I'm going to use my right knee moving left to make 1 and 2 unison with 3 and 4. Vertical. Get on that one. There's the move to B. There's the B here. String number 1. Now let's look at the minor chord. Here's a D minor, position number 6. Vertical. This gives us a 9. I've got my E lever engaged as well. So what I'm doing is sliding my leg up my E lever to get to the vertical. For those of you who have splits, straight major with A and B, that's a tunable split to the minor 3rd. And a 6 on top. So that's about all I have time for in this lesson. Guys, I really hope that this is going to open a few doors for you, and hope that you'll do some experimenting with this and show me something down the road, okay? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Mickey Adams with Mullen Guitars in Dallas, and I'll see you right back here with your pedal steel. So long.